Hey folks, thank y'all for your patience. We got some sound in here. Can we clap for sound?
Yeah! I love sound.
Our sound system is haunted. But it is a friendly haunting.
How do we know?
We pulled out a Ouija board and it said, hey yo, we're good. We're back in action. We're about to get started in a couple of minutes. This is also a wonderful time to remind y'all if you want to sign up for our open mic, please come through. Nikolai and I do usually dress like this. Mothman and French Dog are going to be hosting today. We usually are not in costume, but we're really festive for Halloween. So, y'all don't have to have any spooky stuff.
No, but I always do
the
that.
open mic tonight. We have our poetry stand afterwards. So get some food, get some drinks. And we'll get started in a couple minutes.
Maybe get some booze.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Shut up! Don't you have a lamp to stare at?
Oh my God. I agree.
That'll be a good place.
Let's talk about my 40 fucking
Hey, that's a Wyoming wing room.
That's a dog now. That's good. That's good.
They serve sex for the life Talk with the.
You totally like beans, toast, and black coffee. No, totally.
I don't want to divvy up both.
Well, clearly I'm off it.
I guess I'll be honest.
Do you want to be Ricky? You can be Rick. Nathan can be himself because, the accent.
Well, here's the thing.
Can I be George? The seal?
It's gonna be so hard. You gotta climb on top of the speaker.
Steven can be this George because.
Alright, so we have a group bag. So all the people who are.
And there's so many goodies and you need someone to take care of them.
What the fuck?
God damn.
Stop trying to touch his goodies.
Can you practice grab?
Whoa!
This is a family note.
That's a big grab. It's a one-handed grab.
Settle down and grab.
There's lots of rapid grabs. Grab too well. You grab too well. There's Halloween pencils. There's some pens. There's some. For any people after they've done before. Oh, yeah.
Every round?
These are for open micers.
Does the icebreaker?
We're the part where everyone does trick or treating.
I've never been trick or treating, so I don't know.
What do you mean?
I just don't celebrate Halloween.
Alright.
Do you want to ask my strict Christian parents who raised me? Yeah, I've never been trick or treating. We just don't celebrate it.
You're sweating. You're sweating. So I think if you're hosting, your role is at a minimum. Okay? So if you do want to host, I would say maybe make it spicy. Maybe you do the middle. You don't want to host. Or maybe we'll do that. We'll definitely one and a half.
I'll do whatever.
Well,
See, Mike truly is being me.
yeah.
Like, doing the business.
Well,
I kind of look like something.
can I have y'all collaborate on what
I'm okay with whatever.
Or January.
The open mic is pretty.
Ricky won't let me grab from his bag, so I'm gonna take out my frustration. Oh, you guys could be
Joint effort.
You work off in the press shop?
I'm the first in this.
Are you performing tonight?
I like the sniff after that.
Are you performing tonight?
I kind of think so dum dum. No, it's great. It's pretty so
Are you performing tonight? Okay. When you performing, are you interested in going open at all? I got nothing to do. Okay, including working at Chris, I know you're also slamming. Are you interested in sharing anything else?
Actually, me and Colin are rap
Hey, Ricky, I changed my mind. If it means I can just rap under your dad, he'll do the open mic.
Alright, I'll put you in the working section.
It's like great to bad. Great to say that.
Bad experience. Just walking down the street. Oh no, it's a roving group of devious white boys.
They're all snapping their fingers.
Oh no, the Jets.
I have like one picture of this. It's like a pair of these white boys on the crowd. Yeah. Like a switchblade that's to mix.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm just a dog. Just a dog.
He got that dog in him.
X gonna give it to you. Woof. Make some noise at the Untitled open mic here at Dragonfly.
Thank you for being here on a lovely Wednesday. We got some jack-o'-lanterns in this half of the room. This one.
And they have lights in them.
They have lights in them. We found a hack. We don't need the AA batteries to make them light up. They're actually being powered by the words of this microphone. So yeah, we gotta keep the jack-o'-lanterns going. Anyway, my name is a French dog. He, him. I'm one of your co-hosts for today.
I'm Mothman. They, them, it. I am your other host for this evening.
But thank you for being here. This is the Untitled Open Mic. We've been doing this open mic for 18 years now. 1-8. I know.
We can buy cigarettes.
1-8. I did not yet. I will get my food order at Dragonfly Cafe. Make some noise for Dragonfly, our lovely venue.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you for coming through. We probably plug it plenty of times, but there's many ways you can support us. But one great way to support what we're doing here with Flow Poetry is supporting the venue. So grab some food, grab some drink, and if you're not hungry, or you're not thirsty, I think Mothman.
Thirsty.
French dog. I did not eat this yet. There we go. Beautiful. But we'll welcome you all to what to expect for today for this open mic, right? Every first Wednesday of the month, we do a poetry slam following our open mic. All right. If you're not familiar with poetry slam, it's a competition. We're actually running our circuit for this year's to figure out who's going to compete for the Mill City Speaks Slam team. All right.
Yeah.
That represents this venue, represents the group. We go travel regionally, nationally, intergalactically with other poets. It's a good time. All right. But what we have on the third Wednesday is usually a feature, right? We have a showcase. Today's is a Halloween theme, all right? You know, the dog is out, this bug is out, not a lantern fly, and moth noises too, you know? Beautiful, beautiful. So we're here, we're having a good time. So the main event is actually a poetry slam, but it's a dead poets slam. Very spooky. So, you know, we're calling in the poets who are not physically here to take, I don't know, to take the form of these other poets who are physically here, and they're going to compete with their poetry, and we're going to find some winners.
That's a nice way of saying that the dead poets are going to possess our contestants tonight.
That's accurate.
I don't make sense.
Possessions. All right. Beautiful. But we'll do some quick housekeeping. If you are here at this venue, this is our home for tonight. We want to make it a supportive, encouraging space where you can participate, be in conversation, and witness art. You know, we want to hear and broadcast uplift stories and narratives that we feel that are really important. You know, it could be very lighthearted, funny, and it can be really heavy and dark stuff, I guess. All right, the range is there. I'm just letting y'all know, but you know, the range is there for these stories. All right. But if you are on this open mic tonight or sharing, and you might have works that might be strong in content, we really encourage y'all to let the folks in the venue know, wait, it's kind of like a content warning. You know, I might be sharing works that might be X, Y, and Z. So folks in the audience, please do you have to take care of yourself, all right? Moving in and out of the space. Just prioritize your wellness. Mothman, do you have any notes for that?
Yes, so, okay, I can't actually see.
I'm tired standing next to you because I just feel the like.
I'm gonna
hurt.
keep flopping, I just need to actually see people.
Oh, okay.
With my glowing red manga. So, I'm like distracting myself.
I'm so distracted as well.
Sorry. Volume. Speaking. All right. So Ricky and I make it look really easy to get up here. I mean, French Dog and I make it look really easy to get up here and run our mouths or like our moth appendages and yeah, all that. But just out of respect for all the performers tonight, although we do encourage dialogue and all that kind of fun, funky stuff, if someone is up here performing side drawings and stuff, as long as you keep like little murmurs and whispers, that's fine. Because also, just out of respect for the folks around you who maybe might not be able to hear as well as you. Some people are closer in the back. Some people can sit up front, nice and close.
Get the peppy. Sorry, I have.
If you have a rolled up news flavor, please stay away. But yeah, out of respect for the performers and the folks around you, we ask that we keep side conversations to a minimum. Additionally, there is zero tolerance for any inappropriate comments about the folks who are on the microphone. We say this because things have happened. Audience, police yourself. If you hear something out of line, just take care of it at the lowest level. Like, hey man, not cool. Whatever you got to do. Additionally, speaking of respect and boundaries and all that kind of stuff, just in the way that we, hey, all right, cowboy, calm down. Give Negan his bat back. We ask that we do respect people's physical and emotional boundaries in the same way that we ask people to be respectful on the open mic with triggering topics and whatnot. just respect the homies around you, you know. So we want this to be a fun, safe environment. And that, whatever. Okay. All right.
All right.
Get him like a bowl of water or something.
I'll take one. But yeah, thank you so much for bringing that up.
Who's that?
Mothman.
Actually, funnily enough, Nikolai is my favorite cryptid.
Whoa.
Merch.
I would do this, but I don't have anything on us underneath. Okay, I won't.
It's just all fur
It is fur.
because you're a dog.
Wolf. All right. Wow. All right. We're usually not like this. Anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. But if you need to use the restrooms, there are restrooms on this floor and also the floor below.
The restrooms on this floor, you need to use a key that you will get from the cashier. Both upstairs and downstairs are gendered restrooms. The restrooms downstairs, there's no key, there's more stalls, and there's better light for mirror selfies. I think I would know a thing or two about lights. So take my word for it.
Yeah, the boiling water is great on both floors. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Continuing on with some housekeeping.
Mothman away briefly.
But yeah, please. Check. Okay, cool.
I can hear you.
All right, great.
I don't know what it says. Oh, too high.
Anyway, furthering on with announcements and whatnot, multitasking. Here we go. We like to do a lot of call and
There
response.
we go, Nikolai. I mean, Mothman.
Nicholas not here. Bad dog.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. Go back. Mothman. I don't understand French. What if
Anyway, so call and responses. If you hear something that you really like tonight and you feel like, wow, I want to show some love, I wanted to know that I'm listening, can we practice snapping real quick? Beautiful. You don't know how to snap, you can just do it. It looks cool. I mean, hey. Maybe the performer just performed their heart out. You want to acknowledge that. Can we do a big round of applause for the homies? All right, maybe something just really connected with you and you just felt like your soul felt uplifted, or
like how French dog gets when he has a big old spoonful of peanut butter.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can do something like that. Can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
Can I get a beautiful? All right, so you can respond.
Can we get some flashing lights?
No. Not flashing. But...
Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. So yeah, please respond appropriately. Have fun. The audience, y'all, please give the energy back to the performer. We can't have this show without the audience, so you are so crucial. Thank you so much for being here. Give us as much energy as you would like to receive. Totally appreciative. Sometimes if you're on the open mic, you might be sharing something that's brand new. You have something called new shit.
New shit.
Maybe you have something that's kind of old, a little dusty. You got old shit.
Old shit.
And then you have all this shit in between.
Dog
In
shit.
between shit.
Yeah, you say shit.
We say shit with you.
There we go. Beautiful. Love that. If it's your first time on this open mic, let Mothman know. Let us know. We will love to celebrate you. And if it's your second time back,
You are somewhat legally obligated to let me know. Please. Thank you.
amazing. Beautiful. We have some more housekeeping stuff. I'm gonna try and run through, but we're gonna let y'all know the order of this open mic. We'll let folks know who's on deck and who's up next. This is not in this order. If you're sharing, it's about 3 to 5 minutes on the open mic max. And yeah, please respect the mic, enjoy yourself, have fun.
French dog, if someone comes up on the open mic, are they going to get something?
After you finish,
Perhaps a trick or a.
what? What do you say?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, all
I
right.
know how much you want to talk about the TREATS.
That's messed up. I don't know how to read. Okay.
It wasn't French, I'm sorry.
Okay. But anyway, let us know if you want a trick or a treat. Okay. Cool.
What's the trick gonna be? I'm just gonna like ghost it or something.
Yeah. Just it's the same. It's the same thing.
The
every
trick
time.
could be Ricky sitting and rolling over and giving calls.
Sure. Okay. Great. With that being said, we are streaming this event, so we have the homies that can enjoy from across the world, and we'll occasionally take photos. So just giving y'all a heads up.
If you take photos and you would like to let your photos be seen by other fun, cool, funky, spooky people, you can tag us on Instagram at Lowell Poetry Wheel.
Beautiful. I think we're ready to rock, y'all. Can I get yeah? All right, can I get woo? Who's on deck, my man?
On deck, we have.
Whoever you want.
I brought my glasses. They're just in
Is that an espresso martini in a bowl? Holy smokes! I'm gonna roll over here. Oh my goodness! Holy. All right, I think Mackenzie, you are on deck, but I'm really excited to bring up or keep here our lovely Moth co-host, one of the spookiest in town. Please make some noise for Mothman.
Hi everyone, it's me, it's Mothman. Alrighty. My arm's I'm gonna work out into that. I mean, out my wings. Duh. Alrighty, I have some bullshit.
Oh shit!
I think I read this last year at the last Halloween poetry party. If I did, oh well. I just figured enough people have heard me read one of the many Zach Bagans poems. So
Yeah!
do we? All right. Do we want like old something? Or do we want Zach Bagans?
Zach Bagans!
If you insist. All right. Hit part 2. Not by a car this time, but by emotions. Things in life I cannot change. Number 1, death is inevitable. Number 2, in 2014, Zach Bagans fixed his deviated septum, but at the same time got a nose job that he didn't need to get. Number 3, the trees that were in front of the house across the street have been cut down. Zach Bagans didn't need to get a nose job. Nothing will ever bring back his natural, God-given nose. His ego skyrocketed afterward too, which isn't fun to watch, but hey, at least he can breathe better despite his sensitivities to airborne contaminants. My neighbors across the street didn't need to cut down their trees, but I already wrote a poem all about that. Zach Bagans had a beautiful nose that, honestly, he should have kept. If I ever get the chance to meet the man who influenced so many aspects of my life, I'm going to tell him to his face, I miss your natural nose. I won't lie to you and say that I've never cried because of Zach Bagans' nose job. I cried about it right before writing this poem, and I've cried about it before that, and I'll continue to cry about it because, although I'm pleasantly haunted, spooky, by the words of Jesse Rutherford from the song Honest that he wrote specifically for the second Spider-Man movie, even though that song ended up being in the ending credits and not in any of the scenes of the motion picture itself, I have a hard time believing that change can be amazing. Number 4, Honest by the Neighborhood should have gotten more recognition than it did because that song is a masterpiece, even if only thought so by me and me alone, because that song is one of the few reasons that teenage me decided, that's right, made the active decision to stay alive. I can't bring more recognition to Honest by the Neighborhood. I can't bring back the trees in front of the house of my across the street neighbors. I can't bring back Zach Bagans' natural God-given nose. All I can do is sit here and cry and write poems that maybe I'll read to people who also struggle with the things that they cannot change. Scary! Dogs eat moss sometimes. I feel like I've seen my dog do that. All right. Thank you, everyone. All right. On deck. On deck, we have Steve. Steve R., you are on deck, but up next, you literally have one job right now, doggy. Slurp your martini or whatever.
Slurp your martini.
How dogs do that. But anyway, moving swiftly along, this next homie is very festive with very spooky garments. I know a lot about garments. I like eating them. Please give a warm round of applause and barking and light flashing and like noises for our next homie, Mackenzie. Make noises till they get to the
So again, it seems every time I try to write something, it happens today, whenever I'm going here. So this is new shit. For TWs, I think, trigger warnings, because I'm stupid.
You are stupid. You're silly.
Thank you.
Talk about, rude comments about people's bodies and whatnot. So, this is called Thank You. In this body, I am known as many things. Whore, bitch, badass. My own classmates have made my school a prison, and my body the cell in which I am trapped in. People who once claimed to love me have gotten creative. Albino bowling ball, Godzilla, disgusting. I've known for years that I'm big, but I'll be damned if I'm belittled by someone who once said I was beautiful one day and the next disgusting. I will not let you break me. Honestly, I want to thank you. You showed me exactly who not to listen to. Because thanks to you, I now have people who love my body. Thanks to you, I have found people who bring me up instead of putting me down. Instead of making me feel like I didn't deserve anything good, they made me feel like I deserved the world and so much more. So I want to thank you for everything, for all of the hurt and the pain you caused me, for all of the contradictory feelings you showed, for everything you put me through, because now I know I am so much more than that, and that there's people out there who make sure I know I'm loved. So I guess this is just my way of saying thank you.
Give a warm round of applause and other noises for Mackenzie. Lock man away for just a moment. Music.
Whoa, maybe not that. Maybe not that. Sorry.
It's haunted. The equipment's haunted.
Shake, 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 on, work, 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 Nora, work,
We can do it.
Mackenzie, trick or treat. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. Come here. I'm sorry. Give it up for Mackenzie and also.
You have a couple of these.
A blind grab.
Yay! Yay!
Keeping that there so I don't forget. Of course, thank you. All right. Moving swiftly along. On deck, we have Angela. Angela, you are on deck, but this next homie is actually across the street neighbors with my close personal friend Bigfoot.
Wow.
So yeah, Victor's a pretty cool guy.
He's
I'm
got
just
big
gonna
shoes to
slime on
fill.
the open mic sign up. That's really cool. Good job, doggy. All right, make some noises for the next homie, Steve. Clap and
Wow. This is my first time here. I came all the way down from Laconia, New Hampshire.
That's
Tonight. I'm never going to get his name. Rico. Yes, Rico saw me and said, hey, you ought to come down and join our people. So without further ado, let me share this for Halloween.
Ooh.
Growing up, my best friend was the Undertaker's son. I may have been his only friend. And one day I asked him, I said, John, that's his name, John. I said, John, what is death? And he looked at me and he says, Steve, death is like the Marlboro man riding into town on a pair of Colts 45s. The dust dances with his spurs as he strides into the center of the street. Now make no mistake, from a distance, he's just a vague shadow on the horizon. But at 10 paces, he's a freaking giant with eyes like mirrors that never blink. And we're just the reflections of what he thinks. The high noon sweat soaks your shirt into the shape of a cross as the tick-tock of the tower clock punctuates a sentence you're already serving. Your hand is shaking, and your breath is shallow, and your heart, you never heard your heart beat so loud. But death's hand to stay, because death's been here again and again, over and over. And like always, in the end, death cheats. Because you see, death is really a golden butterfly floating in a deep blue sky on an invisible wind. Her kiss is so gentle, you barely even notice. See, the trouble is that when you come to a new place, I expressed this earlier, everything you've got is new, and I just have no idea what to share with you. But since Mothman's here, I decided I would do this for you. This is entitled Streetlight. Because as I learned becoming a poet time is kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
Slippery, slushy. You know, things start at 7:30, yeah, about 8 o'clock we get here. I followed the poets up in Manchester. They said things started at 7:30. At 7:30, they went out of the building. I followed them to the bar next door. I guess that's where things start. Anyway, in waiting one time in a parking lot, this was me in the street light. You know, it's not easy being a street light. You don't get to pick your friends or the crowds that you hang out with. Not mention I hate seagulls and pigeons. But from my vantage point, I get to see a lot. I get to see Mr. Mercedes driving to the golf course in the 19th hole. I get to see Mr. BMW driving over to visit Mrs. Mercedes. Perhaps they'll smoke later. I get to see little Miss White Toyota Corolla going to meet Mr. Ford F-150 because she likes his big, knobby tires and his four-wheel drive. He likes the contour of her spoiler and her high-beam headlights. I even get to see Mrs. Blue Grand Caravan with her load of soccer going down the field. Yeah, I can see down there too. Because that's where I first saw her. Blinking at me in the early morning light. Now, people said it would never work. I mean, after all, she's a private utility and I'm public service. But what do they know? Sometimes things just happen. I remember the last time I saw her. She was coughing up sparks like the universe giving birth to the stars. And then she went dark. I don't look in that direction much anymore. I mostly look down. But there, I see the glassy eyes of the homeless staring up at me from the shelter of a cardboard box, like I was some kind of salvation. And together we sip the early morning colors like a sweet communion wine, and I drink and I drink and I drink until I am drunk in black and white. And I still can't forget her. My only friends now are the moths. They are brilliant.
Also, a quick question about your first home. That golden butterfly is Shay Shangle.
They're all really open for the price.
No one wants a trick, huh?
No, just you wait, buddy.
Stop it.
All right. Make multiple noises. Wait, everyone calm down!
Yo.
Richard, this was your first time on the open mic, right?
Yes.
My glasses are off. You're nodding?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, verbal. Mark my news here. Oh, shit. This is too bright in here. I'm so distracted. All right, audience, the time has come for the best, one of the best things ever.
Yeah.
Great enthusiasm. Yeah. Real, anyway. All right, I'm gonna.
Jesus Christ.
Motley Crue over here. All right, focus. There's so many lights. Audience, I'm gonna count to 3. At least I think that's what the humans normally do. And on the count of 3, we're all gonna say, "Please come back." Audience, can we do that?
Yes.
Audience,
Yes, we can do that.
1, 2, 3.
Rudy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! Everyone clap. Yay! Alrighty, Mom Pen is very parched.
I can get you a bowl too.
Maybe like a flower pattern with like some water in it or something. Alright. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. I was just so awestruck by the lamp song. Alrighty, ready. On deck we have Colin. Colin, you are on deck. People are already excited. Look at you, haven't done anything yet. Okay, on deck we have Colin. But this next homie is actually the fabricator of your favorite Halloween candies. All of them.
Wow.
I know this. I know a couple. I know a thing or two about a thing. Sometimes even 3. All right. Make some noise for the homie Angela. Hi, I'm definitely Angela.
me Angela and she's me.
Oh. I can see the resemblance.
Luca, is it okay if I read one of your poems? Okay. I mean, can I read a Luca poem? Because you get this. So Luca wrote a poetry book about 28 days later, so this is a poem.
Oh.
Because, why wouldn't you read a 28 days later poem at Halloween? So this is called After My Dad Said I Hate This Movie Because He's Such a Fucking Wuss. And what, Dad, have you ever had to fight your way through? How many hellscapes have you woken up to? When was the last time you walked through a world that wanted you dead? You painted the town red with lead and warmed yourself while my world burned. You crafted yourself a blindfold of bills and stepped over the dead that lined on the walkways. You think because you did not know them, you should not have to see them. You think that because you created the horrors, they won't come for you. And how many times have you told me I was overreacting? As though I do not wake up every morning to a new hellscape. Every day is a new law appears to revoke my rights. How many of them have you voted for? I tell you I am terrified, and you tell me you are fine. Every day, another obituary, another draught of human blood choking the sewer grates. How many of my brothers and sisters do I have to bury before I am allowed to scream? You've always walked a path your parents paved for you while you took a jackhammer to mine. Why is it that when I woke up to a world in ruin, you always seem to blind yourself to the cause? Did you not marvel as you molded it with your own hands? Are you not proud of the barriers you built for those who would come behind you so that you would have a barricade around what you call freedom? Your ballots have always been bullet wounds, and I am running out of Band-Aids. So I will run through this world screaming until my throat bleeds because I know the power a voice can hold. I am not cowardly. I am a beast fighting my way out of concrete cages, beating my hands bloody against cells that our captors built. I will never underestimate just what damage is done by a queer tide. I will hold the hands of the people who fight for their lives alongside me, who dive in when we see others drown, who know that a cry for help is just as much a battle cry against the monsters that would just as soon see us dead. So continue to call people like me cowardly. I've learned the difference between the people who fight monsters and the ones who made them.
What?
Angela wants a trick. French dog. Come. Yay!
Whoa!
Good.
Is that all you wanted?
Yep.
You can tell me to sit, stand, spin, or I can do it.
What?
Can you shake hands?
Can you shake hands?
Whoa!
Thank you.
What is?
Do you want it? It is funny. That kind of. Okay. So I All right. Make some noise for Angela! All right. On deck, we have Luca. Luca, you are on deck.
Wow.
Yeah. This next homie begs the spookiest of all questions.
Oh.
Can a white boy have a little swag?
No.
The
Wait till you
answer
see this guy.
will make itself known to us when this homie gets to the microphone. Make some noise for Colin!
Thank you, Mom.
Colin, more like Swaglin.
Yeah!
You know what? You win. You should be up here.
Thank you.
Hey, folks. This is actually my first time doing this. So
Yeah!
I've been coming to these since they were at Fruit Awakening in 2019. So
Wow.
it had to happen sometime.
Yes.
So this is some new shit. It was originally called Skin to Skin. Now it's called Shame. I'm not good with titles.
Wow.
Trigger warning for you guys. SA. So keep that in mind. The sweat-soaked sheets crawl against my skin. running their fingers over every pore, every hair, every bead of perspiration on my tingling spine. My longing breaks the surface, gasping for breath between a pair of fleshy calipers around my waist. The room twirls, a stumbling ballerina, as she forces me deeper, blood rushing in all directions as I grip my waning consciousness like rusted swing set chains. She stands and wipes herself off, light brown skin still shimmering in candlelight, her long nails marking every spot she dragged me. My leaden legs carry me to the floor, and I stitch myself back together, still rocking like the wind that frame.
Make some noise for Colin, this was your first time
Yes.
on the Untitled Open Mic. Audience, you know what to do. Do not disappoint Mothman. You don't want to find out. You don't want to find out. 1, 2, 3.
Please come back!
All right. Also, fun and funky, spooky, whatever. Reminder for everyone. At the end of the evening, there will be a costume contest.
What?
Don't worry, I'm not entering because you're going to come out anyway. But if you would like to participate, just stick around to the end of the evening. And yeah, there are prizes. Is that right?
Probably.
I think French Puppy ate them. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, gift cards go well with martinis. I wouldn't know, I'm Mothman.
Is Mothman not a legal age to drink?
I'm observing Sober October. It's actually been going, thank you for asking, it's actually been going really great so far. Yeah! Anyway, enough about substance abuse. Recovery from substance, never.
Yeah.
Luca?
Luca, yeah.
All right, thank you. Mothman has a hard time. It's the lights. I'm distracted. All right, on deck.
Wait till Big Line's back.
On deck we have. Can you guys be quiet? I'm literally trying to do my job. Thank you. On deck we have. Yeah. We have Fizzle on deck. But up next. You guys, okay. Now, as we know, Richard is neighbors with Bigfoot. But this next homie knows the Muffin Man.
That looks like your name?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't ask me how I'm gonna. Don't ask too many questions. All right. Make some noise for Luca.
Wait a minute.
So just to explain our costumes a little bit more, me and my friend decided that our costumes weren't costumey enough, so we are going as each other for Halloween.
Wow.
I am going as Luca, who just wrote an amazing book, by the way, called With Endless Love, full of those types of poems that they just read up here. So hit them up.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And I'm going to read my own spooky poem.
Yeah.
It's called Expectations and Decay. Cemeteries are a unique place in our society. There is a certain comfort in them because they lack expectation. Anything could happen at a cemetery and it wouldn't seem out of place. We give more credence to the dead than we ever do to the living. In other places in my life, the expectations creep in like a cold breath on the back of my neck. I can feel the expectations' presence in the room when I spend time with my family. It coats us like fresh earth. I can hear the undertone of ghostly wails in every unasked question because I drank water instead of alcohol. the thumping of a telltale heart as each birthday passes without an announcement. The question lingers at the tips of their tongues so close I can taste the decay on their exhale. The question is, what of your legacy? Who will carry on the family name? And I answer, the family name is spelt wrong anyway. I answer, my husband has hundreds of students. One of them will remember our names. I answer, the park bench with the perfect view that they put in my honor will do just fine. I answer, the skeleton in me has been asking to come out and dance for a while now, and I'm running out of excuses. I answer, I've been having zombie apocalypse nightmares for as long as I can remember, and all they've ever taught me is how to run. I can't save anyone. I answer, my legacy was never mine to choose in the first place. In a land filled with forgotten and unmarked stones, who am I to worry about legacy? Time will either erase me or it won't, but I'm gonna make my choices now while they are still mine.
Yes.
Oh, no, I thought I was supposed to
Oh,
stand
it
here.
looks like you were like trying to like.
Okay.
Keep clapping! All right, audience. We have something kind of cool, funky, special. Also, before I forget, Hazel, you're on deck still because we're gonna do announcements. I just said that. I'm very overwhelmed. There's so many lights. But back to the thing. Back to doing my job correctly. Who would have thought? So we do this thing, like the whole like they came back. So we do that for people, folks, second time. But if it's a homie who's kind of been like away for a bit, someone who like, yeah, like you remembered us, you know, we like to do that. So we're gonna do that now. So instead of please come back, we're gonna do they came back. Audience, can we do that?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, they came back! Yay! Alrighty. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's Cowboy Connor with the mid-roll rootin' to an announcement! Connor is, my name's Connor. Wear the hat, okay? For yeehaw. Mom's man on the way!
Yeehaw.
That makes Foley from WWF.
I don't know what that is. Anyway. Hi everyone. It's time for mid rolls. I'm gonna do this quick because we got stuff to get to. So yeah. First of all, thank you for all being here tonight. Round of applause for all of you. All right, so we right now are at the Halloween party. 2 weeks, November 5th, we have our next qualifier slam for the slam team. We already got 3 people qualified for finals already, so sign up and we're gonna, keep building the team from there. After that, we have the MCC student night on the 19th of November, which is gonna be a showcase for the MCC students. So we'll have a feature for them and then another open mic as well. That's really no workshops or nothing coming up. Nothing. That's all. That's all we got for mid rolls today. So I guess we'll get back to it. Yeah. Cool. Goodbye. Thanks to Noise while Connor gets to the stage.
Yeah, you can you take the sunglasses off inside, you probably read better.
Oh, you have your last call and all that?
Man, Lord.
You leave them in. You leave them in.
That's right. All right.
You done working tomorrow?
No, not at all.
It's okay.
Well, it's okay. It's all right.
He just needs to say
Hello, everyone.
Yeehaw! I am Cowboy Connor, also known as Badlands Burrell, also known as Red Dead Randy. I've been called a couple other names too, but can't remember them, so we're just
That
gonna.
you can't say them.
That I can't say them. You are very right. All right. Let's see. Last calls. Is the kitchen closed?
5 minutes.
8 minutes. You have 8 minutes to get your food, or you can't for the rest of the night. So
Unless you get a
do it
treat.
now. Unless you get a treat. This is true. And bars open till 8:30. Yeah, 8:30. So you have 36 minutes to get your last drink. So make sure you do that. Don't forget to check out our community library, our email sign up sheet up there. Good stuff. Really good stuff.
We've got merchandise.
Merch up there too. Yes.
Shirts and notebooks and stickers.
Notebooks and stickers. What are we doing?
Shirts are $25, stickers are $2, notebooks are $5.
Notebooks $5, shirts $25, stickers $2. You heard it, folks.
What?
What?
It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
Yes, it's
Cowboy Connor's got this. Don't worry. All right.
Where are you, city slickers?
So we are the Untitled Open Mic, and we are the Little Poetry. We're at the Untitled Open Mic, and that's one of the 3 spokes on our wheel. We're a very wobbly wheel. What's an important wheel? We have Mill City Speaks as well, which is our slam team, and we have Free Verse, which is our youth poetry program.
Yeah! Woo!
One of the very great things about us is that we do not charge a cover fee when you enter any of our events. It's because we operate solely on donations and a grant here or there, which means we are broke as shit. Yeah. So the late great Dr. Douglas Bishop started a tradition where he would pass around the hat. If anyone had any extra change they could put in, we'd be greatly appreciated.
If only someone was wearing a hat.
I can donate my hat. Luigi. Joe is going to generously donate the Luigi hat in Doug's memory. And if you don't have any extra cash, that's fine. Just put some good vibes in it. That's what Doug would also say as well. And we do take online payments. It's Ricky's Venmo. It's French. Sorry, it's French Dog's Venmo. I don't know how he operates if he does. Just doesn't. We. But just make sure if you do have your extra money, you're putting it first towards the amazing staff at Dragonfly Cafe.
Yay!
And then if you have any extra, please do. Really appreciate it. I think that's it. All right.
Wonderful. Let me go look up.
So, let's get on. This open mic, right?
Woo!
All right.
Yeah!
All right. So, we are going to have Ivy is going to be on deck with this next amazing video. So, she is a pumpkin farmer,
Wow.
but not just any pumpkin farmer. She grew the biggest pumpkin in New England and won the pumpkin contest to the pumpkin festival that I was at this past weekend in Milford, New Hampshire. Let's welcome Hazel up here, everyone.
Hello, everybody. I grew the biggest pumpkin. Cat's out of the bag.
Hell yeah!
Thanks. I usually bring a guitar here. My friend Colin's guitar. But I don't have that tonight, so I'm actually gonna read poems. So I have two poems. One's very short, and one is like medium length. So let me find it. All right, this one's called 9:33 p.m. As if I were anyone at all, I anoint myself with raspberry juice and lavender sprigs in the dark warmth of March. Under stars, I ruminate on embarrassment, dwindle as the fay-lights shed dim yellow on the faded pink curtains, hope to unbelieve my prospective psychosomatic nightmares. And the concoction of flora dribbles through the folds of my desert skin. It all reeks of pheromones and a bright equinox, sweating into my pores, making love to my heart's rhythm. I internalize the tensing of my nerve endings, wonder often. It's how I live, how I die. And this one is new shit. I wrote this for class today. It's called A Poem About Fear, but before I get started, trigger warning for essay and the R word for essay. Okay. A poem about fear. I listen as someone reads a poem and the word rape is mentioned. That word throws me into a mental drain pipe and I must step out of the room for fear that I might cry and show weakness. I hide in the bathroom and sit, breathing heavily, trying not to cry or show weakness, because you touched me in my sleep and I hesitate to say it was rape. I hesitate when the word from the poem echoes in me because I don't want to believe it. I want to believe that you are a good person, that you didn't mean to, that you made a mistake, that it was my fault. But I told Frankie how it happened and they said, that's assault. And I said, it's complicated. And they calculated why it was assault, why it was rape, why it was wrong, why it was a tragedy. And I believed them. Just for a second, I believed them. And it pains my gluttonous organs as I feed them the truth through love songs and songs about death and dying, which I wrote out of necessity in a padded room 2 years ago. It pains me to see your face, missing a step on the faux stairs as we wave hi to each other at the soiree, both of us pretending it never happened. It never happened, it never happened, it never happens that I see you anymore. And I'm happy for it because I'm stronger than the absent memories of what you did in dreams and nightmares. And my pen is stronger than the hallucinated fear you invoke in me through a poem about rape. Thank you.
This is a very important question I have to ask. This is a very important question I have to ask. Trick or treat.
Treat.
Oh, it's right there.
Give it up for Hazel, everyone. So, on deck, we're gonna have Sin. Sin, you're gonna Sin's like, on deck, we're gonna have Shay. Shay is here, correct? Yes, yes. But first, this next lovely giver I'd love to welcome this open mic. They were once roommates with Freddie Krueger.
They were
Oh my
roommates.
God, and they were
Oh my God,
roommates.
they were roommates.
And they lived to tell the tale.
They were roommates.
Everyone, welcome Ivy to the stage. Keep clapping!
stroke as soon as I got here, so.
Some
Some technical difficulties.
Oh, right.
No, it wasn't meant to be. It's my first time here, and I'm actually too nervous to share. So that's all.
That's okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Got work, dude. Yeah. Got work.
Give it up for Ivy, everyone.
Yes.
Ivy, was your first time here?
Audience, you know what to do. 1, 2, 3.
Please come back.
And it's okay. You got up here. That's half the battle. We're proud of you.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling, Mothman. Oh, wait.
Bye, Mothman. All right. On deck, we're gonna have Evolution. You're gonna be on deck. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, Evolution, you are on deck. But this next human, I would like to welcome to the open. They have 15 pet bats.
Wow. That's one more than me.
That's like a bat.
It's a lot. It's a lot of bats.
That's
Please welcome Shay to the stage, everyone.
Keep clapping.
All right. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, because you were not here when I announced this, I let everyone in on the secret that you have 15 pet bats. Welcome Shay to the stage.
Alright, this is my first time.
What?
And this is some old shit.
Oh, shit.
I used to be a preschool teacher, so this is what it's about. Natalie stopped speaking at 4. Observing her, she always knew what she wanted to say. But I think someday someone made her feel as though she didn't, so she stopped talking. Roger forgot his name. After his parents' divorce, it was hard for him to function with no sense of self. How can you be if you don't know who you are? These brilliant, capable children, buried beneath their body's form of self-defense, what they are told to be their faults. With the same force I want to shape them back into themselves, I force myself to try.
Wait. I have a very important question to ask. Well, I have 2 very important questions to ask you, actually. But first off, trick or treat. Rick.
All right, French dog.
French dog.
Holy Christ!
That's not down.
For this next question, I'm gonna need your help for this.
Yeah.
Shay, was this your first? Can we turn the music down? Shay, was this your first time on the Untitled?
Audience, you already know what to do.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Please come back!
Back to
All right. On deck. Ed, you are going to be on deck. But first, this next amazing human I would like to welcome to the stage invented the witch's hat.
Knew it.
Wow.
Knew it.
See, cat's out of the bag, guys.
Cat.
Cat's out of the hat.
Cat's out of the hat. Welcome Lucy on the stage, everyone.
Alright, so this is new shit.
New shit.
I just kind of finished it a few minutes ago.
There's another microphone.
Yeah. I'll cut it down.
Okay. There. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I just finished this maybe a few minutes ago. So eventually we were just playing. So we'll see how it goes. Woo. Oh, I guess trigger warning for I guess imagery of self harm. Let me tell you about my healing, because I'm bleeding, making a mess all over the floor. I still cry sometimes, and I make the world uncomfortable. Like when my panic attacks scare you. You call me a monster, not knowing I'm more of a slasher, a movie of my casualties. Don't say I never warned you. A rated R with yellow tape and flashlights. Proceed with caution. I may trigger you into a jump scare because healing out loud is as gruesome as a murder scene. Cut wide open after performing plastic surgery, cutting out the parts of me that blood clots this trauma. Most people see the healed skin, not knowing the pain and bloodshed it takes to get there, because of their walking around with rubber pores, masks like Jason. But more beauty is like more beautiful, like the perfect bloodsucker human predator. Because if you dress up healing with beauty, the monster comes out at the slightest shed of blood. But surgeons never feel nauseous when stitching up all the broken pieces. Hannibal said healing is never aesthetically pleasing because there are scars even in plastic surgery. Your healing arrow looks like red because the dark in you is mixed with life. I call it surgery instead of murder because you no longer see me as a martyr or a killer. Healing is made up of scars and the beauty of the world appreciating how much blood it took for you to look like Sally. How much work it takes for you to take off the mask. So tell me about your scars. Tell me about the time you carved into your skin. Tell me when you couldn't breathe, but you did anyway. I promise, healing doesn't look like a smile. Healing doesn't look like a smile. It's not when you light up a room. It's not the scripted, how are you? I'm good. It's more like Inception or Jigsaw. Would you like to play a game? It's called Tell Me About All the Things where you were taught to compress blood clots when you're preserved the wounds, uncover its bondage as it casts over you a new self. Exile from a home where no one saw you more than just a survivor.
Yeah.
Do I have power here? Yes, I do. Hey, Luciana, I have an important question to ask. Trick or treat?
Trick.
Trick.
Okay.
Get him, Frenchie.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Don't hurt yourself.
UPS.
Woo!
Yeah.
UPS.
Never give a martini to Bull ever again.
Get up the French dog, everybody. Give it up for Luciana. On deck. Shelby, you were on deck.
Shelby.
Yay!
But this next amazing human. This next amazing human has not only hung out with the friendly neighborhood ghosts, they've flown with the friendly neighborhood ghosts.
That's impressive.
Welcome to the stage, everyone.
Woo!
So I was working on some right now shit. It's not quite done, but like shit. Okay, should I read some unfinished right now shit and then like a little other old poem? Okay, so here's some right now shit. It's called Thought Soup. I wish I could make the contents of my brain easily digestible for you. I pour everything I think into a big bowl, season it until there are no miscommunications. Chunks of my consciousness turn into tasteless gray meat, over ruminated until it can break your jaw from one big bite. Tasteless pain, ugly sludge, overcooked in presumptions of consumption. I cut my requests, my memories, my ability to be useful to chunks. Alright, that's all I have so far. Alright, and then so I have this, some old shit too. My life was short, tragic. I clung to you like you were the last inches of rope above my noose. We were already dangling, struggling in a twisted dance. You were the last deep breath I needed before I could let go. I loved you like the air pressure in my ears as I fell 100 stories. We embraced. You were the wind rushing past me, exhilarating. You were the horrified reactions as I hit the ground. I thought of you in the last moments of my life.
Before you go, trick or treat?
I'll take a treat.
Treat!
Yeah.
Yeah! How exciting!
There are a lot more options here than I was expecting.
A couple of treats.
Yeah. Give it up for us, everyone. Alright. Last but certainly not least, this next amazing human I would like to welcome to the stage invented candy corn.
Whoa!
Alright, okay.
So I know who to yell
They're all
at.
the same?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, we're good.
These are the questions that need to be asked.
Who can I just disdainfully grimace at?
I love candy.
Oh, there's some not candy corn?
Yeah.
Wow. Welcome Shelby to the stage.
So I think I like candy corn because when I was little, I used to eat sprinkles with a spoon and then like scrape the roof of my mouth. So maybe I'm a sociopath. I don't know.
And that's why I invented candy corn.
So this is a great transition into my poem. I've never read this on stage before, but it's Halloween. And I'm feeling spooky. You don't just get to yell into a mirror and expect it never to yell back. I'm trying to move on, yet you keep summoning me. Bloody Mary, picking the scabs to watch the wound bleed. I hear every word before you say it under your breath. In the bathroom stall at the party, in the girls' stall at school, you carved my name villain. Defaced my reputation. We both know I was just a girl that you never saw as human. But I am not a rumor. I am not a myth. I was your friend, Mary. We traded friendship bracelets, shared secrets. You took my voice and twisted it sinister. Labeled me heretic, turned my village into wolves, sharpening their teeth and forging weapons against me. Say something of substance. Tell me the truth. Why are you here? Are my feelings a game? They warn you not to tempt the legend. Yet you light my candle and say the incantation like it's nothing. If you're gonna chant my name, mean it. Bloody Mary.
You should be the one trapped in the mirror, you shapeshifter, master manipulator, turning to shadow whenever I needed light. You are the devil disguised in homecoming gowns and prom dresses, the monster in the mirror that can't stomach their own reflection. Let me teach you what it feels like to be breathless. To put a nail in your cacophony. I am not the ghost you conjured. I am the reckoning you deserve. I am the apparition clawing at the glass to become real again. You took everything from me, and yet here you are again, laughing in the mirror like your hands aren't bloody. Look, see what you've created. I possess all of the little girls that ever sat alone on the playground. Uninvited from the sleepover, ridiculed for laughing too much. I am the voice for the voiceless, a shield for the little girls who were never seen. No more bloodshot eyes, no more whispered lies. I am not your victim. I am your consequence. Bloody Mary.
Shelby, I have an important question to ask. Trick or treat.
Treat.
Give it up for Shelby.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
That does it. That is our Untitled open mic, everyone.
Yeah.
We have something to get to just before we get to our Dead Poet Slam. That is our working section.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow! Yeah! Can I have a treat?
Yeah, you can have a treat.
Yay! Yeah, sure. Okay, I want a pencil.
Oh, no.
I'll do the working section.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna welcome Mike to the stage.
What? No, don't. I'm in the slam.
Aren't you on the work?
Not on the working section. You are.
Oh, I thought you were announcing it.
No.
Bad host. Boo.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. All right. Yeehaw.
Not that way.
All right.
Wait, what's a negative cowboy?
Working section where we,
No pause. Abandoned.
No,
yeah, where we honor all the
No.
people who do work for us, give them a chance to speak some poetry. So since I'm up here, and I guess I am doing it, I will go first.
Woo. Yeah. Yeah, Connor.
All right. This is somewhat old shit.
Somewhat old shit.
You know, it's who I come back to every time I'm writer's block and just burnt out.
Nice.
Quicksand, frozen ice, anchor, ball and chain. I am stuck. I can't write. Or can I? Because I'm writing right now, but it's none of that good shit. That special polished shit. Because if my writing is not perfect, then it can't be shared. Which is its own vicious cycle, because in my eyes, all of my writing is never perfect. Burn the page, crumple it, and throw it into the trash. Lord, I am in prison, writing jail, overworked and sleep deprived to the point where the writing I am trying to release is dead on arrival. Why bother? Honestly, I honestly don't know. Because I'm writing this now, this rant, this thing. The practice of writing is important. Even though the mundane mess I'm spewing onto my phone screen like blood spilling through an IV is anything but pretty. Does writing have to be pretty? I find myself spinning. Everyone's work is so pretty and smooth while I am jagged, splintered, piercing the veil of soft and delicate skin. I'm getting off track. The practice of writing is important. Because when we feel lost, stuck, drowning in the quicksand of our own exhaustion and self-hatred, we need to keep pushing. Push until you can see a light at the end of the seemingly never-ending tunnel. A sunrise that we can't see. Exercise the muscle of writing. Even if myself and all of us hate it and have no will to lift, that muscle will grow. And one day, hopefully, it'll thank us for walking while the gravity of life tried to pin us down. Ah, fuck it, this is no good. Control, Alt, Delete. Thank you. And this next. This next amazing individual I'd like to welcome to the stage. He's not just a dog, and he's not just French.
The dog.
He's a French dog.
Oh.
I'd like to welcome French Dog up to the stage.
Yeah. He's a petite
Any dogs in the house? I'm gonna do a poem before we move on to our wonderful Dead Poet Slam. I was really trying to write some new shit, but instead I'm just going to freestyle. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. I just need 3 random words from the audience. Specifically want a contribution from this side, and that side. Those are my 3. Let's
Fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant. Parallelogram. And then from the back over there, what we got? Excuse me? Orange. Okay. All right. This is a poem that is inspired by a simple question from my lovely homie sitting on the bar stools over there. You got a really easy question. Just a quick question. Something easy. Very easy. Yeah, that one. It's an easy question.
Do you want them to ask you the question?
Yeah,
Or
tell
not
me the
asking
question.
them?
Tell me the question. Tell me the question. Okay. I'll take a yes or no question. Go ahead. What am I asking? Is the question. All right.
That worked.
That's a good question. All right. Fire hydrant, orange, parallelogram. What are you asking? The moon is full, like a freshly cleaned water bowl. I just made my rounds in this neighborhood. Each blade of grass, dewy, and a familiar scent of piss.
Jesus.
I wore a name tag, the best one I had. It sounded like car keys finding its way home. Then all of a sudden, there is an unfamiliar fire hydrant, a red and glowing like a brake light. It's the darkest day in October, and I forgot the name that the street wears. I've been lost, and it doesn't feel like a familiar evening. All the crickets are laughing out loud, and I don't know what the joke is. And all of a sudden, I hear my name that I wear. The room becomes a deep pumpkin orange glow. All the lights shine bright at me, and I am running, trying to find where my car keys have been dancing all along. What are they looking for? Where am I going? The sky is empty, but is so clear. The third word
Parallelogram.
is a parallelogram.
There you go.
Every story has two sides. This one has four and is all crooked. I am lost. The how is not of my own doing. The evening is taking me. And then I wake up. I'm at home. A pile of drool. My blankie. I'm just dreaming in a doggy world. Thank you.
Give it up for French dog, everyone.
Sorry, I turned it wrong.
I have a question for you, French. Trick or treat?
Trick.
Yeah. Do a kickflip.
You do a trick.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me?
Lasso something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Last, but certainly not least for this working section of our open mic, there's a lovely human I would like to welcome to the stage. Now, this individual revealed a secret to me recently, and it's a superpower. When nobody's watching, this human being can shapeshift into a black cat only when nobody's watching, which is why they have to tell me. Welcome Chris to the stage, everyone.
Cowboy Courtney revealed my secrets.
Cowboy Courtney.
Cowboy Courtney.
Guess I'm Cowboy Courtney too.
So Nikolai started us off with a Zach Bagans poem, and I'm gonna end this section with a Zach Bagans poem.
$8 million.
Trigger warning for sexual assault and suicide. Ghost Adventures has been my comfort show since I was a child. And I know it sounds very confusing. Why would a child be comforted by a show about ghosts and demons? Well, because for most of my life, the possibility of the paranormal felt safer than the certainty of my reality. I never felt that ghosts could hurt me, but I knew that my family could. It was so pleasant to imagine a world where spirits were what was keeping me up at night, not the only thing, or where the only thing haunting my closet was an apparition, not the desire to hang myself in it rather than come out of it. Being struck by poltergeist activity sounded better than an open hand. Flying objects hurt less when you can't see who threw them. Violent words coming from electronic voice phenomenon don't hold nearly as much power as they do falling from the lips of a loved one. I don't necessarily believe the disembodied voices. It's the ones with the body that ring through my mind often. Demons hold no water to the man who took advantage of me. You see, I actually have to consent to sell my soul to the devil, but instead it was stolen from me by a human in a dimly lit basement. When I assume that they've all been possessed, their actions become easier to swallow. They must have not had any control over themselves. A mere puppet for an evil force whose only motive was to drive a wedge in between a family. It couldn't possibly have been conjured on purpose. No Ouija board opened portal created to damn me. Could the living really lead me to suffer this way? Sage and holy water can get rid of phantoms, but I found nothing to exorcise these memories. There isn't enough Palo Santo in the world to remove these curses from my being. No sigils or runes can banish the feelings that come flooding in when the hauntings take root into my cognitive home. I can salt circle my sanity, yet the sinful will still get in. Ghost Adventures is my comfort show because I can relate to them. I, too, know what it's like to be in a scary situation.
alone in the dark, praying for a way out.
I have street. I'm a suit. Yeah, street. I'm a yeah. And that concludes not only our open mic, but our working section.
Yeah.
We have the main event to get to. Woo! We're gonna get to the Dead Poets Slam.
We're all good.
And I would like to welcome. He's not just French. He's not just a dog.
Whoa.
He's French dog.
Whoa.
He will be your host for this Dead Poet Slam. Give a hand for French dog.
Let's give it up for Cowboy Connor one more time. Takes me back when we used to do our just run around in the fields, chasing, herding them, them sheeps. You know what I'm saying?
You like drink wine and smoke cigarettes. Don't pretend like you
Yeah, you're right. All right, I am French Dog. I'm going to be hosting our Dead Poet Slam tonight. Make some noise if you've been to a poetry slam before. Amazing. If you're unfamiliar with poetry slam, this is a competition. People are competing with poems. I know it's kind of silly, but we're doing silly things as a way to get together, to be able to be able to get together and do poems, listen to poems, and to be festive. It is a Dead Poets Slam. So these poets, I've heard around the streets, is that they are possessed by incredible poets tonight. All right. I am going to read the Dead Poet's name. All right. And we want to welcome into the space. All right. I already saged the room. Make sure it's nice and clean.
I unsaved it.
Whoa. That's cool.
God damn.
Well, I invited someone and one of my favorite friends to make sure.
All right, yeah, we're welcoming folks in here, but I want you to clap it up and make some noise. These poets, just stay seated for a moment, but I want you to make some noise for the homie Jim Henson. Woo! Then we have, this is great, Maggie Estep.
Sure.
Maggie Estep.
Yeah.
Lovely. And then Dr. Dougie Bishop. All right. Beautiful. So this is a beautiful way to honor, poets who just inspire us and be able to share their poetry. All right. We're going to do 3 rounds. All right. I'm going to do this out loud. Maybe somebody can help me get the dry. I'll pass out the dry erase markers. Don't worry. We're going to do samurai style of judging. All right.
Yeah.
If you are unfamiliar, this is where the contestants are scoring each other. All right. Okay. So the order that I just read out loud is actually the order that we want to do for each of the rounds. Okay. We got 3 rounds. We're going to have these incredible poets who are using the lovely bodies of our peers and our friends to be able to communicate and reshare their gift of their story here to the stage. I just want to let y'all know, audience members, appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We have 3 lovely seats in the front, all right? This is the perfect spot for you to come and witness this apparition, all right? Also, you can see my tricks a little bit easier. Okay. But also, please, I want y'all to make sure you respond and let our lovely contestants know that you rock with certain poems, certain performances, all right? We're going to be reading the scores out loud. And, I haven't done this math part out loud. All right. Doing math.
It's only gonna be 2 scores.
There's only going to be 2 scores, all right? And I'm going to be adding them up, okay?
Yeah.
Take it easy. I'm the scorekeeper and the timekeeper, okay?
Oh, gee, great. Throwing the highest and the lowest.
We are going to throw the highest and we're going to throw the lowest, and we're going to have our winners, okay? But it's all fun games, all right?
Games.
We don't have a sacrificial poet for tonight
No.
because the whole entire open mic was our sacrifice.
Yeah.
All right? We was prepping for this ritual of bringing the Dead Poet Slam into existence. But with that said, if you like a score that you hear tonight, how will you respond, audience? If you don't agree with a score tonight, audience, how will you respond?
What are you doing?
Exactly. Listen to the poem, all right? So, with that being said, we're going to start our lovely slam. On deck is our lovely friend and poet Maggie. But up next, let's clap it up for your first contestant, Jim Henson!
Things, no matter what they are, can get out of control. I can no more explain this than I can the Democratic Convention of 1884, or the sound in my wife's back as she accepts my natural urgency. Suppose as I write this, there is a knock at the door, or the telephone rings, then what? And if a white dog intercepts the postman at noon, snatches the envelope with this poem in it before it reaches the desk of the New Yorker, think what could happen if the dog with a letter in its mouth blundered into a gray Cadillac, and the driver pried the thing from the dog's jaw. Then, just for spite, used typing correction fluid and mailed the poem with his name and the unprofessional blood and tooth marks on it. If it was accepted, how could I afford a lawyer? Think of the poems that are lost this way. These things happen. Even now, a dog with a poem in his mouth is stealing from across the lawn, planning to bury it probably. These things can happen, I tell you, when they arrive like the weather or the mail unannounced, in innocent enough shapes, and before you know it, you're telling your story to a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Jim Henson! Contestants gonna have scores. All right. Starting off with a low score of a 9.6.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. I gotta clarify. Sorry. This is Olympic style scoring. 0 is the worst. Is the worst score you can give someone. They need to not be resurrected, and we need to deface their burial sites. All right, that's really bad. All right, we won't hear a 0 tonight. That's not what we're about. All right. I don't know. But on the opposite end, we have a 10. 10 is the best score ever. We're all going to probably have a national holiday named after this poem. Okay. There's tons of numbers in between. And so with that being said, I'm going to read the scores. Okay. Starting off with a 9.6.
Yeah!
And then following with a 4-eye skull face. Great.
That's
It's an 8.8. Wow. Very clever. Dog only knows how to read French. Okay.
Don't say that. They're gonna write in French.
Oh, wait.
All right. I will tally up the score and let you know the score afterwards. But with that being said, Dr. Dougie Fresh, you are on deck. But please welcome up our next contestant, Maggie!
I am an emotional idiot, so get away from me. I mean, come here. Wait, no. That's too close. Give me some space. It's a big country. There's plenty of room. Don't sit so close to me. Hey, where are you? I haven't seen you in days. What, are you having an affair? Who is she? Come on, aren't I enough for you? God, you're so cold. I never know what you're thinking. You're not very affectionate. I mean, you're clinging to me. Don't touch me. What am I, your fucking cat? Don't rub me like that. Don't you have anything better to do than sit there fawning over me? Don't you have any interests, hobbies, sailing, fly fishing, archaeology? There's an archaeology expedition leaving tomorrow. Why don't you go? I'll loan you the money. My money is your money. My life is your life. My soul is yours. Without you, I'm nothing. Move in with me. We'll get a studio apartment together, save on rent. Well, wait, maybe a 1-bedroom, so we don't get in each other's hair or anything. Or, well, maybe a 2-bedroom. I'll have my own bedroom. It's nothing personal. I just need to be alone sometimes. You do understand, don't you? Hey, why are you acting so distant? Where are you going? Is it something I said? What did I do? I'm an emotional idiot, so get away from me. I mean, marry me.
Thank you, guys. Maggie, F-Step. Thank you so much. All right, do we got scores for that wonderful poet? I got one score here, and I have a second score coming up. No particular order. We starting off with a 9.7. And then an 8.8. All right. I do have a total score for Jim Henson. We dropped a high, we dropped a low, and then we also add a 10. So we got a score of a 28.4. Yeah! With that being said, the last poet, I know, don't math me. Don't math me. All right. We want to do the same order in the second round, but closing out this round. So please make some noise for Douglas Bishop, y'all.
It was a warm spring day, the first really beautiful day of spring, and I was walking along a quiet wooded road in Western Mass when I almost stepped on a snake. It wasn't hard to guess the story. Come out to burn off the long winter chill of hibernation on the welcome warm pavement and run over by a car whose driver probably never even noticed. At first thought, I thought it was dead, because the center of its body was completely crushed and sticky with blood, but then it opened its mouth as if to scream. I thought my decision was obvious, but the problem was how I had no gun or knife, not even a hammer, so I settled on a good-sized rock, and I brought that down hard on the snake's head, but some deep-seated will to live made it turn back to me and hiss. I had to smash the stone again and again, harder, faster, until I was horrified, sweaty and out of breath, but the snake finally, mercifully, was dead. I knew then, in a way I did not know before, how difficult it could be to take the life of a living creature. Of course, it's easier if you have the proper tools like a sharpened sword and the right mix of unrequited rage and religious fervor and your compatriots with a video camera urging you on. Then you can put all that unmitigated anger into one clean cut, knowing that the victim will die quickly, whether or not he sobbed uncontrollably or stares into the camera with stoic hate. Of course, that you will have the messy consequences to deal with, but your belief in martyrdom will override any fear that the blood splattered all over you. The video camera, the rug, will lead to retribution in this world. On the other side of the world, it is even easier to meal in the beauty of a beautifully appointed Oval Office with fierce advisors and obsequious aides gathered around and offer a prayer so far from the place where the dead will lie that there is no chance of getting blood on your shirt, no possibility of hearing the wild, uncontrollable keening of a mother who has in some perverse illogical faith survived her child. There is no effort in such a choice, no possibility of pursuit, no need to wash your hands. For me, on that spring day, I could not leave the body of the snake there to be pounded into the pavement. So I traded my rock for 2 good sticks and gingerly scraped it off the road and laid it under the trees and covered it over with a thin layer of dirt and leaves. Then I said a prayer to the God I cherish, not the God of vengeance or the God of martyrs or the God of necessary evils, but a God that sanctifies every life and feels deeply viscerally to the very last breath of us all.
Let's give it up for Dr. Bishop. All right, I got 2 scores here. All right, we have a pumpkin bearing a score of a 10. And then we have a skull with one eye and an eyebrow. I think that's also a 10. All right. And for our lovely poet Maggie, you got a score of a 28.5 total. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. We're in the second round, same order. Maggie, you're on deck. But please welcome back Jim.
If they ask you to speak of me, say that I am much as they remember, that I sit all night charting the fathomless possibilities of failure, that I am out of work, of course. Tell them how last Christmas I cut up all the money they sent, how I spent hours at a time arranging and rearranging the pieces, use graphic descriptions, especially when you recount how I mutilated the larger bills. Say that I am convinced that given enough time, I will be able to fit all the pieces together in such a fashion that my face will appear on each bill. Tell them that when I succeed, I plan to squander all the money on books. If they are still on their feet, say that I am constructing the lines in my poems with the idea of tying them together and hanging myself on my next birthday. Elucidate on the technical brilliance of the new meters I have perfected. Be particularly eloquent when you discuss my latest creation, the tequilic foot, and describe the nonverbal method in which I employ it, dancing barefoot around your Sunday hat with a Luger in each hand. Say that I consider cascading plaster the ultimate aim of any poem. Say how it is one of my dance rhythms that it will always bring down the house. And don't forget to tell them how I began work on a fireplace in order to patent my scullic foot. How after 4 years' work, it was at last finished. How with everything in readiness, I raided the china cabinet that night and in a blind surge of creativity threw myself headlong into work. How you rushed with me bleeding in flames to the hospital where they emptied 4 fire extinguishers and administered 800 stitches. Tell them I say it has all been worthwhile.
Thank you so much, Jim. You're leaving a ghostly trail when you leave the microphone. We got through 2 scores. Starting off with a 9.3 and a 9.8.
Yeah.
Right? For Douglas Bishop, we got a score of a 30. That's the best. Love that. All right. Dougie, you are going to be up next. Let's please welcome back into the stage.
The stupid jerk I'm obsessed with stands so close to me. I can feel his breath on my neck and smell the way he would smell if we slept together. Because he is the stupid jerk I'm obsessed with, and that is his primary function in life, to be a stupid jerk I can obsess over. And so I talked to that dingy bimbat blonde as if he really wanted to hear about her manicures and pedicures and new age ritualistic enema cures, and truth be known, he probably does want to hear about it, because he is the stupid jerk I'm obsessed with, and he's obsessed with doing anything he can to lend the fuel to my fire. He makes a point of standing, looking over my shoulder when I'm talking to the guy who adores me, and would bark like a dog and wave to strangers, but I can't ask him to bark like a dog or impersonate any kind of animal at all, because I'm too busy looking at the way the stupid jerk I'm obsessed with has pants on that perfectly define his well-shaped ass. To the point where I'm thoroughly frantic, I'm just going to go home and stick my head in the oven, overdose on nutmeg and aspirin, and sit in the bathtub reading the Executioner song, and being completely confounded by the fact that I can see the stupid jerk I'm obsessed with's face defining itself in the peeling plaster of the wall, grinning and winking, and I start to yell, "Get the hell out of there! You're just a figment of my imagination. Just get a life and get out of my plaster and pass me the next painful situation, please." And he just keeps on, grinning and winking. He's the stupid jerk I'm obsessed with, and he's mine, in the plaster. And frankly, I couldn't be happier.
Shout out to the homie Maggie. I love staring at plaster myself.
Especially if they're hot.
All right. All right, I got scores for that poem. We got a score from a ghouly ghost looking like a bowling ball crossbreed with a squid.
It's just a ghost.
I know, that's
chill, dude.
Okay, I got a 9.3 and a 9.6. For Jim Henson, we got a total score of a 29.1. All right, let's give it up for the poet. Closing out the second round, we'll welcome back to the stage. Let's give it up for Douglas Bishop, y'all.
I am invisible here. The person you are looking at is not me. I may speak with his voice, but don't assume he is talking about himself. If only his mouth were bigger. Then he could be the conduit for a flood of voices emptying out an ocean of words, speaking with 1,000 tongues and 1,000 dead languages at once, insinuating my way into your genetic memory. There are so many poets here. If you were really able to listen to them all, then you might hear me. You might see how the wind breezes through this body, how chlorophyll greens inside this head, how secrets of sunlight creep out of the pores of these fingers. Silence is my native land, and song my second language. The prison of promises painted over lies is mine too. I'm an architect of impossibility, constructing scaffolding to bridge the gap between you and what you call reality. There's no need for my name. Everyone speaks to me. They all say me, I am the one who said that, the one who dreamed this dream that no one else can dream. But they are no more than just the first fat flakes of fall coming down heavy on brightly colored leaves. No one has ever been sustained by such improbable beauty. There is no end to the possibilities that you might not experience if you can't get past the pretense that this is just one man speaking. There are so many explanations that might try to convince you that I don't exist, but believe me, I'm more important to opening your home than that key jangling around in your pocket. My love does not come from this foolish old man standing before you, aching with sound, full of wishes. Even the aspirations of vegetables echo in my voice. Do you think I'm joking? Only those who really know how to laugh. Branches bend at crazy angles. Grasses push their seeds to the sky. Purple crocuses emerge from the snow so that you might duly praise them, faced with the oxymoron of identity. The only appropriate response is devotion. So I will keep whispering in your ear. I want you to see the veins of particulate leaves and have them etched into your consciousness. I want you to feel the energy building up in the mitochondria of your cells. I wish you could use a knife-like image to cut through whatever joy or sorrow or confusion or understanding you have. I am invisible here. Because what you need to create is the message, not the messenger. The poem, not the poet.
Give it up for Doggy. I bet your pumpkin seeds are pretty good. It's popping. All right, we got scores. Ooh. I got another skull with one eye and eyebrow. That's a 10. Followed by a gargoyle holding up and levitating 10. That's another 10. Maggie Epstead, your total score for the last poem was a 28.9. Let's give it up for the poem. Moving on to the final round, all right, y'all. Can we get a collective Ooh. We're going to hear one last time from each of these dead poets that we have conjured enough energy to bring back to the stage. Please make some noise for Jim Henson!
Some of these poems first appeared as blisters on my palms and heels, in braille beneath the great fumbling tip ends of my fingers, as blind spots on the retinas of my eyes. Like flies baked into white loaves of bread, like the white eye of a tooth piercing the gum. This one I have glimpsed on and off for years, like a young girl leaning from a tower, naked from the waist up, invented from the waist down.
Thank you so much, Jim Henson.
Hello.
I remember. I remember. Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't make that story. Anyway, we got 2 total scores. Starting off with a lovely, spooky, stitched character bearing a 9.0.
That's a 5.
9.5, followed by another 9.5 for Jim Henson. Give it up for the poet. Lovely. All right, and echo. That's a callback. Echo. Anyway, I'm saying that because for Dougie, again, we have a total score of 30. Woo! Yes. All right, for the last time tonight, let's welcome back to the stage our lovely dead poet. Give it up for Maggie Epstead, y'all. Clap it up.
I am the sex goddess of the Western Hemisphere, so don't mess with me. I've got a big bag full of sex toys, and you can't have any, because they're all mine. Because I'm the sex goddess of the Western Hemisphere. Hey, you may say to yourself, who the hell's she trying to kid? She's no sex goddess. But trust me, I am. If only for the fact that I have an unabashed gall to call myself a sex goddess. I mean, after all, it's what so many of us have at some point thought. We've all had someone who worshipped our filthy socks and barked like a dog when we were near, giving us cause to pause and think. You know, I may not look like much, but deep inside, I am a sex goddess. Only, we never come out and admit it publicly. Well, you won't want to admit it publicly, but I will, because I am the sex goddess of the Western Hemisphere. I haven't always been a sex goddess. I used to be just a mere mortal woman, but I grew tired of sexuality being repressed, then manifest. In late night, 900 number ads were 3 bodacious bimbettes, huge cleavage into the camera's winking lens and sigh, big girls, ooh, bad girls, ooh, blonde girls, ooh, you know what to do. Call 1-900 unmitigated bimbo, ooh. Yeah, I got fed up with the ooh. I got fed up with it all. So I put on my combat boots and hit the road with my bag full of sex toys that were a vital part of my sex goddess image, even though I've never actually used my sex toys, because I, being a sex goddess, it isn't a sexual thing, it's a political thing. I don't actually have sex. No, I'm too busy taking care of important sex goddess business. Yeah, I gotta go on the Charlie Rose show and MTV and become a parody of myself and make buckets full of money off of my own inane brand of self-righteous pop psychology, because my pain is different, because I am a sex goddess. And when I talk, people listen. Why? Because you guessed it. I am the sex goddess of the Western Hemisphere, and you are not.
Let's give it up for the sex goddess. I'm Maggie Epstead, y'all. Thank you so much, Maggie. I got 2 scores for Maggie. I don't know what the backstory of that is.
No one does.
Okay, great. All right. I got a score of a 10. And a 9.5 for Encourage the Cowardly Dog. Perfect. Jim Henson, your last score was a 29 even. Closing out the slam before we do the last part where we do our costume contest. If you're just interested in competing, just join me when I holler. We'll make it real quick. But back to the stage, give it up for Douglas Bishop.
Speaking truth to Father Time. I don't know how to forgive you, Father. You may think you might escape, but you will always remain a prisoner. You will always be counting step by step, day by day, year by year. It's only in the counting. The continual scratching of that antique pen, the crackling of the old parchment paper, skinny fingers walking back and forth like insects, line after line, the dregs of wine in your glass slowly drying out untouched, the concrete block walls, the barred windows, the buzzing bulbs. Why is this your legacy you want to give us? Of course, you pretend to compute the gifts of our lives when all you really want is to drag us back, giggling and warm and unaware, whispering that there could only be no other way, that you were the only one, the only option to protect us. You forced us to memorize verbatim the lies you taught us, so that you could beat us with your thin cane, counting each stroke. Every time we forgot one, or said it with a stutter, or held it too long on our tongue, it's all for the best. Time will tell, time heals all wounds, your time will come, but we are all children. Surely our loss of innocence was not inevitable. We are just children. We should never have let ourselves be seduced by your gentle fingers, never have let ourselves be stripped naked of the moment, never have allowed your measurable intent to thrust into our unconscious modesty. We did not know we should be ashamed until you held us down, laughed at our utter vulnerability, left us crumbled in one corner of your meaningless prison cell, while you turned to pile small stones one by one in the other. Could it have been this heinous crime that broke the spell? We no longer believe you, Father. We are not the selves that pass away. We are not these bags of bones that grow leathery in the mud. We are not even swiftly tilting planets, these colored nebulae, these creatures of night that spiral across the universe. We may be your children, Father, but we are not required to forgive your sentence. Count as many clicks of the clock, as many strokes of the pen, as many whistling sweeps of your sight as you choose. We are not the self that defines our borders, nor the human that stands alone, nor the life that fades like a glowing coal, slowly going black. There is neither source nor end for all that ever comes back to the center. We know that. We no longer believe your lies. You made a mistake, Father. When you tried to control us, we are now becoming the future. No matter how many numbered fingers you scratch upon us, we will fly free, heedless and constant, untainted by you, permanently free of your judgment.
All right, that's the last time you hear from Dr. Dougie Fresh for the evening. We need some scores. I have a flying bat that loves lamp.
Mothman.
That's Mothman that loves the light. There's a light bulb there, and that light bulb is shining above the 10. And then we have a beheaded Scooby-Doo. Also a 10. Oh my goodness. Give it up for the poet, y'all. All right. With that being said, if you're interested in the costume contest, I'm going to ask you to come up here shortly. But can we have 3 of our dead poets come back to the stage one more time? I got total scores. Come here.
What?
All right. With this being said, since y'all both competed, we wonder who will win. I want to do a big thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for participating in this game. There's something beautiful about bringing in poetry from the ones that we love, or the ones that we admire. And sex goddesses.
Yeah.
In third place with an 85.9. Let's give it up for Maggie Epstein. We got a cash prize for you, friend. And you are welcome to get another treat. All right. I'll give you a trick later. Don't worry.
What the
Nice. Okay. Second place with an 86.5. Give it up for Jim Henson.
Wow.
You're also welcome to a lovely.
Yeah. Not gonna get tense.
Beautiful. And with that being said, our winner tonight with the highest score of all time of a 90 even. Let's give it up for Douglas Bishop. Thank you so much. Give it up for our competing co-host. Or just to close out, anyone here for a costume contest? Please join us on stage. All right. All right. I know it's that time of day, but
yeah,
I need my audience to really hold it down, okay?
Thank you.
We're just gonna go quickly. Quickly, I just want y'all to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
And just say one thing about y'all, so we are aware of who you are. Starting left to right.
I'm Negan.
Hi, Negan.
This is Lucille.
Hi, Lucille.
Lucille is a vampire bat.
Yeah. That's a quote from the show, I think.
It is.
All right, thank you. Next contestant.
Wonder who that is. I am
Bob.
like lights. Yeah.
Yeah.
And clothes to chew on. And bridges to perch on. Perch on. Yeah.
All right, next contestant.
I am Cowboy Connor, also known as Cowboy Curtis, Cowboy Courtney, and Pharrell, Red Dead, Randy, I'm all the cowboys everywhere.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
My children.
All right, our next contestant.
Hi, I'm a pumpkin. Hell yeah. You can put fire in me. I'm cool. Fire! Arson! Arson! Flames! That's my phone. Yeah, it just sounds like
Our next and final contestant.
I'm Poison Ivy, so try not to get too close.
wow, that's crazy.
Heck yeah.
We all win.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Just going off.
This is a wonderful presentation. I have three prizes that I feel really, really held it down. But everyone here is welcome to a treat. All right.
Whoa.
Right now.
With that being said, I want to give up for the winners. Poison Ivy! Yeah! George, I forgot who you are. Can we get a group photo of our lovely professor?
Just a little bit.
This was the gas leak episode. Yeah, there was something.
Should I close my eyes?
Yeah, get that.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Everyone's smiling excited, but hands up.
Everyone say
Hands up.
boo!
Woo! Thank you. All right.
Spooky.
Yep.
Treats.
All right, y'all, we're closed. Y'all already know.